Let's look at the formatting of container accounts. Yeah. First, we said in container accounts we have two accounts, that is the container stock account and then the container suspense account. Yeah, so we shall first look at the formatting of container stock account. Yeah, since it's an account, it will have the debit and credit side. Then we shall have details, quantity, rate, then amount on the debit side, and then details, quantity, rate, amount on the credit side. Then on the debit side, we shall have the balancing figures, opening balance, both at the company and with the customers. Yeah, we put the quantity, then times the depreciable value. Yeah, it's always given the depreciable value, then the amount. In order for you to get the amount, you multiply quantity times the depreciable value to get the amount. Yeah. Then we also debit it with new containers. New containers, we are debiting it because this is a stock account, and when we buy new containers, we are increasing on the what? On the stock in the business. Yeah, so we debit it with new containers with quantity, how many new containers are being purchased, then times the cost. The rate is the cost of the containers. Yeah, that is the cost price. So this times this, we get the amount. Then repair expenses, we put them there. Yeah, just put the expenses because it has no rate and quantity. Repair expenses. Then after you get the total amount. Yeah, on the debit side. Then on the credit side, we put scrap. In case of scrapped containers, you sell them off, you dispose them off. It's reducing on the what? On the amount of stock. Yeah, it's reducing on the container stock of the business. Yeah, so it's the reason why we credit it. Yeah, you put the quantity and then the salvage value or the disposal value. Yeah. Then we multiply this times this to get the amount. Then in case of containers kept by the customers, when containers refuse or fail to return the containers to the business, it's reducing on the amount of containers in the business. Yeah, so you multiply this times the credit back price, the amount that you're supposed to give them back in case they brought back the containers. Yeah, so you multiply this times this to get the amount. Yeah. Then the higher charge. The higher charge, we said in order for us to get the higher charge, we get the charge out price minus the credit back price. Yeah, times the number of containers sent to customers in order for us to get the higher charge. Then closing balances. Closing balances with a company and then with customers. Yeah. Quantity then times the depreciable value in order for us to get the amount. Then after you get the total, and if the credit side is greater than the debit side, if this column is greater than this column, then it will be a gross profit. But if the debit side is greater than the credit side, it will be a trading loss. Yeah. So here they're telling us DP is for depreciable value, C is for cost price, SV is for salvage value per unit, and then CBP is the credit back price. Then we look at the formatting of container suspense account. Yeah. Container suspense account, it mainly records the transactions of the what? Of the customers. Yeah. So debit and then credit details. It has a normal what? It has a normal credit balance. Yeah. So the opening balance in the hands of the customers, there, then times the credit back price to get the amount. Then in case containers are sent out to the customers, yeah, it increases on the number of containers in the hands of the customers. Yeah, quantity, then credit back price. Yeah, no, it's the charge out price. Containers sent times the charge out price. Yeah, we get the amount. Then the debit side, in case of containers returned. In case of containers returned, it reduces on the number of containers in the hands of the customers. Yeah, so the amount times the credit back price, quantity times credit back price, we get the amount. Then in case of containers kept by the customers, yeah, it also reduces on the number of containers expected from the customers. So quantity times the credit back price to get the amount. Then the closing figure, the number of containers in the hands of the customers at the end of the period. Quantity times the credit back price. Yeah, get the amount. Yep. And if the credit side is greater than the debit side, we get the higher charge profit or the higher profit. But if the debit side is greater than the credit side, we get the higher loss. Yeah. And those were the two formats, two accounts. Yeah, in container account, we have the container stock account and then the container suspense account. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends. Yeah, and watch my next video. We shall be having an example. Yeah.